And now for your weekly dose of metal. Here are your hosts, Morgan Danielle and Luco Blaze on The Metal Experience.
Woo! We just heard Wolfman Jr. by Pastaways and Croc Barbecue by Weed Bee. Morgan,
Yes,
I just wanted to let you know that that's what we heard.
I'm here.
I'm Luco Blaze, Morgan Danielle, chin hair of knowledge.
I'm not here.
He's not here, though. This is the Metal Experience, and we are with us for the second time,
This year.
kind of third time, but like second time. We are here with Prison City Brigade. Why don't you guys go and introduce yourselves? What you do in the band? Who's missing?
You first. You're new, Brandon.
I'm Brandon, play lead guitar. Missing Pickles, the drummer.
Pickles?
Yeah, douchebags.
Explain this nickname, Pickles.
He didn't want to come up with a nickname of his own, so Brandon randomly threw something out.
So
If you
no
don't-
real reason.
So-
Doesn't smell like a pickle. Doesn't look like a pickle.
Is he a huge Metalocalypse fan?
So you
He
play
looks like he belongs in Metalocalypse.
you play guitar,
I
but your Pickle's the drummer.
do. So we're missing Pickles.
Oh, missing Pickles the drummer.
Yeah,
okay,
Luke, go
okay.
get your head out of the
Sorry. I was like, wait a second. Pickles the drummer?
Yeah.
Yes.
His name's actually Keith. He actually joined up with us, a month ago maybe?
If that.
The last few months have not been good for lineup changes.
Nope. Like 4 drummers in 3 months.
Holy shit.
Wow.
1, 2... Technically only 3. We had one that would stand in if we needed him.
You guys have been busy.
Not in a good way either.
Brandon, you know what would have been funnier if you were Brandon, you play guitar, but you went as Pickles the drummer. And play guitar. I am Pickles the drummer.
Guitarist extraordinaire.
Yeah.
I don't know if he can grow his hair out that long though.
But he's got to have the skullet.
And red hair.
Yeah, I don't think I can get away
Oh,
with
the
that.
reddest of hairs. Sweet. And Eddie, you are back again.
Yes, I am.
Rocking out.
Yeah, because last time it was only you and yourself.
I know. I was so lonely.
So what have you guys been up to since last time you were on? Morgan, when were they on last?
June 21st.
June 21st.
Really all we've been doing since then is, as we've said, going through lineup changes, playing shows here and there, trying to financially fund the album release and all that. We still haven't gotten that done yet, but it should be done hopefully within the next month.
Well, we got some songs we're gonna play tonight. What are those off of?
Those are off the EP we recorded before going to Skatopia Bowl Bash last summer.
And you guys are in the works of making.
The album's done being recorded. It's been mixed. It just needs to go into mastering, and then it's just going out there.
A full
Length.
how many tracks?
13.
12 or 13. We don't even remember anymore.
And how are you guys releasing it?
We're actually trying to figure out how to do that. We want to actually get hard copies made because there are still people that go out buy them. But even though a lot's on digital now, we just got to look into which, website we want to go through to do it.
Go 8-track and then be like limited to like whatever.
Actually, we've actually started talking with a guy that was on our buddy Rob had us join this Tampa Bay metal, punk, and hardcore because he was living down in Florida. And there's a guy on there that actually still makes cassette tapes or whatever.
Oh.
So we're thinking about actually releasing a few of those just
That would be
because
cool.
people have older cars and, they may not have a stereo in it.
Hey, I still collect cassettes. It's nostalgia.
There we go.
Morgan just got a cassette.
I did.
Devin Townsend.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that. See, and you thought it was a silly idea when I brought it up.
Did I?
Yeah, you did.
There's been a lot
Hey.
of thought between now and then, dude.
Vinyls still come back. Cassettes come back. I'm just waiting for 8-track and Laserdisc to come back.
Laser disc.
I actually saw one of those a few months back when we were having a horrible movie marathon.
They're fucking huge.
Yep.
And they're heavy. Laserdisc weighs like 18 pounds. No,
Kiss the
it's not
Sky
that big.
Records sells a bunch of them.
Half-price books had Terminator on Laserdisc.
They had Alien on Laserdisc.
There, there you go. Limited release
And I was
options. Bring
totally
back
gonna buy it,
Laserdisc.
and then I realized that I don't know where you get.
It was
a
kind of a
Laserdisc player.
mistake if you did. Be like a collector's item that would just sit there.
But it's
Pretty
still
much.
a collector's item.
Yeah.
You would think.
And then I would die, and then people would be like, "Hey, remember when Luco bought that Alien on Laserdisc and never watched it? He just owns it." Yeah. Well, we're gonna throw that in the garbage now. Fuck.
Hey, frame it and put it on the wall.
There you go. That's an idea for you. Now it has more value because it's framed.
Well, while we're talking about collections, do you guys collect anything?
Guitar picks.
Ooh, I collect guitar picks.
Can
Nothing
never,
wrong with that.
can never have too many of them.
Personal guitar picks or like
Or just
from,
like regular.
artists?
Nah, usually I just steal them from him.
Okay.
So I have an overabundance of them, so it's all right.
Okay. So you just collect stolen Brandon guitar picks.
Pretty much. Collection wise, I've come to realize that actually buying TV series on DVD or Blu-ray is a lot more interesting for me instead of buying movies. Because with a movie, it's over in an hour and a half. TV series, you've got at least,
5 hours?
at least, I don't know.
Depending.
Brandon, what do you collect? Anything?
Fire
What-
helmets.
Really?
Really?
Fire helmets?
Fire helmets.
Nice. These two's guys is dad.
Just
Firefighter.
retired from
Just
being
retired.
a firefighter.
Firefighter.
I'm a firefighter.
Yeah? Now I understand why you got that sweet, beautiful stash, you beautiful man.
Whereabouts?
Way south.
Way south. Well,
Still volunteer or full time?
Combination.
fucking A right. Thank you for risking your life saving people every day. So you said you collect TV shows.
Mhm.
What TV shows we talking about?
The most recent I've bought was
Sex and the City.
no, actually my ex roommate had that though. I never watched it. Most recently I bought the first season of Ash vs. Evil Dead and Lucifer.
Have you watched it?
Lucifer
Yes.
is so fucking good.
I-
I love Lucifer.
I binge watched both of them in the same weekend, and I'm like, well, that was probably a big mistake.
Yeah, we've been watching Detective Douche.
Detective Douche.
We've been watching Lucifer, and
I love it.
we have Ash vs. Evil Dead,
Yeah, we
but we
haven't
haven't
watched
been
it
able to
yet.
watch it yet.
The only thing I'm disappointed about is that the episodes are only like 25, 30 minutes long. It's like you want them to be longer.
Ash
but
vs. Evil Dead is?
yeah, they're not that long of episodes.
Really? Maybe I think the first episode was an hour
Maybe I don't know.
because we've only seen the first one because it was playing on I don't know streaming
Well,
somewhere.
that's the one thing
so
I will say about it, that they actually they run together very smoothly. And the one thing I do like about it is the fact that they didn't go to the higher graphics CGI and all that. They kept with the lower quality, at which point it almost made you feel like you're still watching Army of Darkness or the original Evil Dead movies.
Nice. Well, the first episode, because that was the only one we've seen so far, just because it was, I don't know how we watched it, but we don't have whatever channel it's on.
HBO.
It's on HBO. Pfft, I don't got HBO. The first episode was tons of blood and everything. I was like, yes.
Oh, it's like that throughout the whole series, and yes, there are horrible one-liners throughout the whole first season.
Perfect.
We highly recommend checking out this awesome show that we just started watching the end of the first season called Stand Against Evil.
That's pretty good.
It's pretty fucking
you guys seen that?
hilarious.
No, I haven't
It's got
watched
to
it
do
yet.
with,
It's on
from,
FX.
Scrubs.
The dude
Yes.
from
It's
Scrubs.
hilarious.
And he's such a fucking, he just like hates everyone.
Yeah.
So he hasn't
His
changed. He
daughter
hasn't
is
changed
just
much.
ridiculously stupid and weird, and the girl that takes over his job position at the police department is just
Goofy also.
super. Yeah, it's a great show.
Stand
Check that out
Against
too.
Evil.
I'll
Yeah,
have
if
to
you
look
like
that
Ash
up.
vs. the Evil Dead, check out Stand Against the Evil.
Okay.
Is that it? Lucifer and Stand Against Evil? Those are your two
I
shows?
mean, it's
Those
Ash
are the only
vs.
two I-
Evil Dead.
Oh, I'm sorry. Ash vs. Evil Dead.
Those are the only two I've bought within the past 2 weeks. I don't usually get out very often.
All right.
Well,
Nope.
you're out tonight.
Yes, I know.
Now, Brandon, tell me about this fire helmet collection. How extensive
Bring the microphone closer.
is
Let's hear that
is the
voice.
fire?
Is that better?
let
yeah.
the mustache do all the talking. How extensive is the fire helmet collection?
Not very extensive. I've got 7 or 8, maybe 9 of them.
That's 9 more than I have.
Are they like the old school like leather ones? or-
I have my first leather that I had. I've actually got 2 of them. One I actually use. It's in service. The other one just sits on a shelf. I've got a few of my dad's old ones. I got my first one. I got the helmet I used through the academy, things like that.
Okay.
Nothing too extensive.
So kind of like personal kind of connections with it.
Very cool, very cool. You said your father was a firefighter too?
Still is. Yeah.
Still is? Give him a high five for me.
No, because the last time we were
Dad?
involved in high fives, his woman smacked me upside the face with an abscessed tooth.
Oh my
What?
goodness. What?
Sadly, it was about 10 minutes before we were supposed to go on and play, which was on Saturday.
So got you going.
Sure.
That
We'll go with that.
got you riled up to take out the jams. Oh my goodness. All right. Well, you know what? Why don't we play a track by you guys, Prison City Brigade, and does the EP have a name?
The corner of debauchery and nowhere, because there was really nothing planned for the EP. It was just a bunch of random songs.
Okay. And you guys want to go in order? Or you want to skip around on it?
Yeah, just jump around.
All right. Well, when we come back, we'll talk about it a little bit, and we're going to talk about the new stuff too.
Okay.
Even before it's come out, I want to know all the dirty details.
All right.
All right.
But
So
what track do you guys want to hear first?
you know what? Since Brandon mentioned his father, let's play Dad first. All right. Prison City Brigade. Dad.
Dad? 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 Now you're going on your own, and I might just fucking explode from the bullshit that you say on the day you went away. And I'm gonna do my best, and I'll put myself to the test, and I'm gonna make it right, just to live my fucking life, Dad. Dad? 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 Now I'm going on my own, and I might just fucking explode, and I'm gonna make it right from the mistake of your fucking life, and I'm gonna make a way, and I'm gonna get away from the bullshit of the day that you went away, Dad.
And now, back to the metal experience.
Did you say hookers and blow?
No, I said the metal experience.
That's not nearly as good.
I'm pointing at you.
I'm pulling at you.
Derek, it's all you. Take it away. And we are back. My name is Derek, the chin hair of knowledge. Sitting here with Luco
nothing like that.
and Morgan, the chin hair of knowledge.
What?
And we are rocking out with Prison City Brigade. We are the metal experience. We just heard the first track off of the Corner of Debauchery and Nowhere EP, and that was
Dead.
Dad?
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 Dad.
So where was the CD recorded?
It was actually recorded by Aaron McDuffie, who's a part of 80 Proof Preacher and Seasides.
And the new stuff, where was the new stuff recorded?
Through our buddy Sean Gort, and he basically works at
Gordo.
He works at Argonne National Laboratory, but he likes to record on the side, at which point he's got his studio set up in the basement and all that. And the mixed versions of the songs sound great and everything. It's just we need to get it to mastering and throw it out there.
Very cool. So you said 12 or 13 songs. When did you guys start recording?
March.
I thought we started recording in April, because I know we went for the consultation to figure it out in March. We recorded in April, finished by May, and now financially we've just been hit left and right. Yeah.
Financially fucked.
A little bit of a suggestion for all you younger listeners out there. Start a band early, at which point mommy and daddy pay for everything.
And don't let the singer handle the money.
You know what? That happened one time. Happened one time where I dropped $100. Leave me alone.
Brutal. A $100 bill or a bunch of...
$100 bill. I wish it was 100 singles. At that point, I would have intentionally dropped them.
Make it right.
Thank you.
Oh, my goodness. So the new CD, does it have a title yet?
No.
Any
We-
artwork ideas?
We had an idea for the album title, and then after Paige and Nick left, we were talking about trying to shorten it down. Because originally it was a breakup, an engagement, and a whole lot of booze, because that literally is what happened that whole year of writing the songs and everything. But then looking at it, I'm like, the idea for artwork there was just a bunch of beer cases and bottles all over the place. But then looking at the title, it's like, that's a really long fucking title. So I was coming up with different ideas, and then, Brandon, you said you were going to come up with something a week ago, and you still haven't.
No, I haven't.
Don't worry, I got this, Eddie. I got nothing.
I'll pull something out of my ass in a few days. Don't worry.
Could just call it Back to the Corner.
Back to the corner.
Like we ever left the corner. Come on.
Back to the corner with you.
Oh, very, very
I like
good.
that idea.
So, what's the ETA on the new CD?
Hopefully within the next month.
Okay.
'Cause-
So before the end of the year,
Hopefully, if not very beginning of the year.
you guys have some shows coming up. Are one of those shows going to be a CD release show?
We haven't talked that far ahead because, in my opinion, and I'm pretty sure he'll agree with me on it, because this is how far we've gone in talking about it. We haven't even discussed an actual release show for it. It would only be right if Paige, who was our bassist at the time of recording, and Nick, who was on drums, would come back for the EP release show. Because there are songs on the album where either Paige sings a song by herself or Nick sings by himself. So we try not to touch those because, one, I can't imitate either of them. And the other part, it's just not right because part of those songs they actually wrote and helped writing with on the other tracks.
So then, would they come back?
Nick,
Or is it kind of?
Nick probably would for one show.
He came back for one show about a month ago.
October, yeah. And Paige, as long as she can get the time off of work, she'll come back. Because she had left the show because she got a managerial position where she was working, and now she's actually running. What?
Working for the man.
I know. It's related to Two Brothers, but it's in Naperville. She's running whatever restaurant bar they just opened out there.
Oh, so yeah, if she's in food service, then super busy.
Yes.
And no set hours, and yeah, I know.
Pretty much.
I know all about it. Well, whew. Why don't we go ahead and play another track?
Yeah.
What do you guys want to play next?
Anything other than Get Famous First. No heroin tonight.
Well, then let's do We Are the Brigade. The Bridge, as you guys were saying earlier.
The Bridge.
Yeah, the bridge.
All right, well, We Are the Brigade. By Prison City Brigade, this is the Metal Experience. Woo woo!
One, two, three, go! Now everybody listen closely to what I say. They've got marks on our backs and we're set for early graves. But if you're with us now, show them you'll make us wicked and the damned, no one really knows. We are the Lord forgotten children of this light. No one will save us all. We are the Brigade.
Hi, this is Tony,
Ari.
Q, and Pat.
we are Caduce, and you're listening to The Metal Experience.
And we are back. I am Morgan Danielle with
Whoa.
Luco Blaze,
Whoa.
the Chin Air Knowledge,
Nah, forget that guy.
and Brandon and Eddie of the Prison City Brigade. And
Hi.
we just heard we are the Brigade.
The bridge. It's weird, a bridge.
Bridge.
So then, real quick, how long has this lineup been with Pickles the drummer, a.k.a. Keith?
A month.
A
A
month.
month. All right. How many shows have you guys played with Keith on drums yet?
A month, and then we've got one coming up this Friday at Bada Brew, which is last minute, but we're trying to bring back local showcase shows and all that since they seem to be getting pushed aside by national touring acts. And then we've also got one, actually Saturday, at Damien's Den, which is on the far south side of Chicago, which I don't even consider it Illinois at that point.
Is this going to be the first two shows with Pickles?
Second and third.
Second and third? Okay. Where was the first show with Pickles?
The Drunken Donut in Joliet on Saturday.
I've heard things. I've heard things about that place. I haven't been yet.
You know, they have their open mic on Wednesdays, which, you know, I've seen comedic acts going there. We've seen acoustic acts. We've seen full bands going there. It's always free. Anyone can sign up and do it. They've actually got stipulations for where if it's your first time doing it, you get to pick where exactly you want to go. So if you're nervous, you can wait a little bit, or if you just want to get out of the way. And then their shows, I know they do Saturdays and sometimes Fridays, but again, they're usually always free.
So, with open mic, you said you've seen full bands play there? They just play a full set?
They play about 15, 20 minutes set usually.
Okay. That's still pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
They're just like, hey, you guys want to play tonight at the Drunken Donut? Yeah. All right, grab your stuff. Let's go.
We've actually done it before in the past with a different lineup, which that was weird playing on a weeknight.
But still, and they sell donuts.
Actually, it's a donut shop by day, bar by night, but at the end of the night on Wednesdays or Saturday, they just have a big tray of donuts there, free for all.
For free?
Yeah.
They having something going on tomorrow?
What?
The free
What?
donuts got me salivating. Woo! All right, well, we're going to touch back on the shows coming up again in a bit. But Derek, the
Hi.
chin hair of knowledge, has some knowledge for your rain holes.
Rain holes.
I'm waiting on you, Morgan.
Shit.
I'm doing it.
So, Morgan, just pause it really.
Time to sit back and relax and listen to the one that the metal gods themselves gave us. It's time for the heaviest of them all, the chin hair of knowledge.
Okay, that was not me, but I got some tour news and some random news. What do you want to hear?
Let's hear some tour news. Who's on tours?
Well, Catatonia have announced the spring 2017.
I believe it's pronounced Ketatantatania.
Yes. I don't know. But they're touring the U.S. in spring of 2017 with Casbian and Uncured as the openers.
Casbian, huh?
Yes. And on April 15th, they'll be at the Metro in Chicago.
Chicago.
And then Death Haven has announced a tour with This Will Destroy.
Is that death or deaf?
Deaf.
Deaf.
Like I
DEAF?
can't hear you.
Yes. They're touring with This Will...
What?
Shut up. But they're touring with This Will Destroy and Emma Ruth Rundle.
Emma, wait, what?
Emma Ruth Rundle.
What type of music is that?
I've got no idea.
Morgan, look that up. Emma Ruth Rundle.
As they're going to be in.
Wait, start that over. What is this whole tour going on?
It's Death Haven.
Okay.
This Will Destroy.
This Will Destroy.
And Emma Ruth Rundle.
So
Emma?
Death Haven, this will destroy Emma. It sounds like a very bad night for someone.
What's Emma Ruth? What was it? Emma
Ruth Rundle. And Rundle is Rundle.
Morgan. What is it? What type of music is it?
I don't think this is right. I'm
It's just
trying
some
to
random
put it-
gal, and she's going to go up there and play her banjo.
What?
That's Emma Ruth Rundle.
Yeah.
Could-
It fits. It
everyone-
fits Death Haven because I don't like Death Haven.
Death Haven was awesome when we saw
Did
it.
everyone
no.
hear that, or just us?
Probably just us.
Okay.
But
But
when did we see Death Haven?
with
We
Lamb of
saw
God.
them with Lamb of God.
And then
I
I
saw
saw
him?
him.
No,
I saw
you
him
weren't
with.
there.
I saw him with At the Gates and Converge and Val and Fire.
Convoyage.
Yeah.
The Voyage.
But that tour will come through Bloomington, Illinois, March 18th at the Castle Theater. But if you can't make it to that show on March 19th, they'll be playing the Pabst Theater in Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Milwaukee.
Come on, Morgan, show this. And then my next bit of tour news is Code Orange.
Code Orange.
It used to be Code Orange Kids.
Okay.
They're
They're the ones that have the Stanley Kubrick movie as their Clockwork Orange. Isn't that their logo?
I don't think so.
I'm pretty sure it is.
But they're touring with a bunch of different bands. And January 18th at the Subterranean, they'll be playing with Youth Code and Lifeless.
Code Orange
Orange.
has announced a U.S. tour
Yeah.
as we all get refills.
Yes. And like I said, January 18th at the Subterranean, they're playing with Youth Code and Lifeless.
How do you spell lifeless?
It's Life.
No, I believe it's
LESS.
lifeless.
Yes. And then my last bit of tour news is Withered and Immortal Bird have announced a U.S. co-headline tour.
Which means Matt from Air Raid is playing drums for Immortal Bird.
And February 28th, they'll be at the Empty Bottle.
The Empty Bottle in Chicago.
Isn't Withered?
No.
No, Withered is like
You're thinking
from Canada.
Withering Soul.
What about that Wade
Witherer.
Wither? Oh my goshness.
Super confusing.
Okay.
That's it with my tour news.
So Withered and Immortal
Immortal
Bird. What type of music is Immortal Bird?
They're like sludge, kind of.
Sludge.
Because Matt from
Air Raid.
Air Raid does tour drums for.
That's what I
for them.
said.
What I just wanted to
Yeah.
say it also again.
Yeah.
Withered is pretty cool. I saw them a few times.
Okay. What else you got for us?
That's it with tour news.
All right. Well, don't you got some random news?
Of course I do.
Oh my goodness, what is it? I can't wait.
After 20 years in Flames, bassist Peter Ewers has announced his departure from the band
What?
after their current U.S. tour that actually kicks off tonight in Ohio and
Ohio,
goes through
Ohio.
December 19th in Oregon
Oregon,
with a stop
Oregon,
tomorrow in
Oregon.
Chicago.
Chicago.
So if he said the reason he's leaving is he wants to pursue other endeavors. And with Peter leaving In Flames, it now only leaves two members of the band's classic lineup left, which is vocalist Anders and guitarist Bjorn. And they have no replacement yet at this time.
And actually, our drummer Keith, I saw him share the post earlier, and his exact wording was he feels like this is actually the end of it, which may be the case.
For In Flames?
Yeah.
Aren't they playing in Ohio for that Rock on the Range?
Yeah, they
Yeah,
just got
next
announced
year.
to Rock on the Range.
So it makes you wonder, why is he leaving the band then?
Well, he said he wants to pursue other endeavors.
Yeah, but that's like the nice way of saying the band's fighting. I want to go do this. They don't want to do that. It could be a whole bunch of things at that
Yeah.
point.
We'll see what happens down the line. So,
All right.
Your thoughts, Brandon?
I don't care. I don't care for him.
He doesn't care.
I don't care.
And then my last bit of random news is after 2 weeks of putting up a crowdfunding campaign for I Hate God frontman Mike Williams for medical expenses needed for a life-saving liver transplant.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
He doesn't know what you said.
A life? No, I heard him. I was just confused that
They put a kind of like a GoFundMe kind of campaign to raise money to cover his liver transplant prescription meds and medical costs.
Jeez. And?
They've raised $56,750, which is $6,750 more than what they originally planned on for.
Oh, that's good.
And you could still donate now at their ucaring.com, and now the goal is $150,000.
What are they going to do with another $100,000?
I think because medical expenses are pretty expensive, and
well, obviously.
I mean, I Hate God doesn't earn, I don't think, that much from touring, even though they've been around since the 80s.
I wonder how much this whole procedure cost. They're
Probably.
like, it costs $20,000, but we're going to raise $50,000, and now we're going to raise $150,000. I doubt that's the case.
It's probably about $100,000.
$100,000.
Yeah. So they originally had a goal of only $50,000, and they've raised to $56,750.
Man, you got to remember too. Like, I don't think there's a union or I don't know if record labels or anything offer health insurance to the bands. So
No, probably not.
the band members may not even have health insurance at that point.
Well, also, Mike hasn't been able to tour with I Hate God the last few tours. I just saw him a month or two ago open for Discharge, and they had Randy from Lamb of God on vocals for the whole entire tour because Mike was ailing. And then before that, they had Phil Anselmo from Down do the Barbecue, and also I Hate God's hometown show because Mike was ailing. And then they've had to cut European tours short because Mike couldn't tour, so Mike hasn't been bringing in income from touring. And you think, too, that all the expenses, you got to pay road crew, you got to pay flights, you got to pay everything else. It all comes out of these people's pockets. So it's and now it's, I mean, a lot of people, I heard a lot of backlash because he used to do drugs back in the day, like heroin and everything else. But and they're just like, well, why should we donate? But it's still a guy's life. If the music means something to you, at least try kicking in what you can. Just like even for the GoFundMe's around here for musicians,
right?
Like if it's an artist you like, at least go out and support them.
Oh well, best of luck to him and all of that. And I Hate God and
yeah.
It sounds like I was just saying that.
Just rolls off the tongue.
I is EYE.
Eyeball.
Eyeball.
Right. Well, you got a band for us tonight.
I do.
What do you got for us?
Hey, are
cool
you
guy?
ready for some pretty heavy stuff?
I don't know. Are you? What is
some
it?
Gurgly kind of vocals.
Oh,
Gurgly?
my
Yeah,
goodness.
gurgly
Some
kind of
gurgly
vocals.
gurglies and some widdly woos.
It's a band called
Willy.
Yes, it's a band called Last Days of Humanity, or as I like to call it, Last Days of Human Titty.
Last Days of Human Titty.
They're from the Netherlands. They play Gorgrind, which is a genre that's near and dear
Gory.
to my heart. So, and the song I got is Blood Splattered Chainsaw Slaughter, off the album The Sound of Rancid Juices Sloshing Around Your Coffin.
What?
Exactly.
All right, so say that all one more time.
Please.
So what's the band again?
Last Days of Humanity.
Okay.
The song is called Blood Splattered Chainsaw Slaughter.
Off of the album.
The sound of rancid juices sloshing around your coffin.
Oh my God.
Wow.
This is a thing.
Derek holds this close to his heart.
And where are they from?
The Netherlands.
Well then.
That'll make sense.
Of course they are. Well, let's. I'm actually. I'm very interested. Let's go ahead and play this. Let's go ahead and play The Last Days of Humanity.
Human titty.
Human Titty.
Human titty.
I expect that type of language at Denny's, but not here. Well, that's too freaking bad. You hear me?
Because we're throwing it back to Morgan and Luco on the Metal Experience.
Bras!
Oh my goodness.
Bras for my titties!
Oh my goodness.
Bras! Bras!
So we just looked up a picture of that band, and they have a chick in the band.
Hold on, Derek. What was that we just heard? And what are you people listening
Some
to?
last days of humanity with the song Blood Splatter Chainsaw Slaughter off the album The Sound of Rancid Juices sloshing around.
After off the album Bras.
Bras! Give me a bras from my titties!
What was the name of the album one more time?
The Sound of Rancid Juices sloshing around your coffin.
I bet their parents are so proud. Like, what's the name of your band? Oh, what's the name of your new one?
There's a tribute to this band called Last Gaze of Humanity.
Oh, yeah? And? Do they cover that song?
I find that offensive.
I think so.
Oh,
Bum, bum, bum,
jeez.
bum, bum. That was kind of catchy, but then he just came in and did Monster,
Bras!
and it was like, what the fuck? That threw me a
they have
little
some
bit.
pretty cool.
So there's a Wi-Fi network that just appeared on the screen because I'm having issues connecting to the internet again, and it's called Pretty Fly for a Wi-Fi.
and all the little terabytes say I'm pretty fine
It's
for a
really
Wi-Fi.
creative for a network name.
There you go. Oh, my goodness.
Shit.
Well, we just heard some goofy grindcore band with a
Hey man, it's called Grow Grind.
goofy song off of an even goofier album. I'm Luco Blaze with Morgan Danielle. The Chin Hair of Knowledge, Derek just picked out that piece of
Hi.
awesomeness.
That's my jams right there.
People were probably like, what the fuck?
Right?
Oh, actually, they're probably rewinding it like, I gotta listen to that again.
We could listen to it one more time.
No.
Let's not say we did.
Actually, I want... can you burn me a CD of that just on repeat?
Okay.
Perfect.
So we haven't done this in a while. I figured I would bring it back. Do you know what Mad Libs are?
Mad Libs.
Yes? Yeah. Okay. So we're
the
going to do...
angriest of libs.
we're going to do a Mad Lib. And this is called The Drunkest I Ever Got.
Uh-oh.
So I'm going to ask you for all these words first, and then we're going to read in full what you guys have created. So first, give me a plural noun.
Human titties.
That is not
Well,
a
it's
noun.
a thing.
That's not a noun.
It's plural because there's two of them.
Derek is not allowed to participate in the wording. It is all Prison City Brigade.
Let's just use that one, though.
Humanities?
Human titties.
Okay. First name.
Brandon.
A noun.
Dog.
Is titties with one T or two T's in it?
Two.
Two T's.
Two T's.
An adverb.
An adverb. What the hell
Fuck is an adverb?
Oh
What's an
my
adverb?
God, you guys. Did you go to school?
Yes.
I didn't pay.
Did you really?
I didn't pay
Kind of.
attention in English
Did you?
class.
An adverb.
What's an adverb?
Please look this up. It is a word that is used to change or
Hold on.
qualify the meaning of an adjective, a verb, a clause.
Derek just showed
Another
me something
adverb.
really quick. There's another song by.
No, don't do this right now.
It's called "Covered with Feces." What was it?
Covered with feces for decoration.
Oh my goodness!
Why didn't we play that for the holiday spirit?
Why didn't we play that? Why didn't you play our Christmas show?
Okay. Give
Covered
me
with feces for
an
decoration?
adverb.
What in the hell?
I just told you what
That's
this
her
is.
album cover.
Okay, shh.
That doesn't mean we know what word it would be.
Okay.
Wait, what's an adverb?
Is a word that is used to change or qualify the meaning of an adjective, a verb, a clause, another adverb, or any other type of word or phrase, with the exception of determiners, Determine.
The what?
Determinizers?
Determininer.
I'll be back.
What is determinimers? What is this word?
So,
and adjectives that
I-
directly modify nouns.
As, I guess? Would that be an adverb?
Express yourself in better ways. It's so how would I don't fucking know.
Fucking.
Give me an adverb. So
Is fucking an adverb?
That's a
a verb.
What's an adverb?
it's a describing word.
Like?
Like I don't know.
Like
No,
feces
like?
covered.
I mean, is like an adverb?
Like covered in feces for decoration. That's a describing word. Morgan,
Why? You all have phones. Just Google adverbs.
type in covered with feces for decoration. Isn't that an adverb?
That's a sentence.
An adverb sentence. Covered with feces.
Deceivingly.
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 I don't even know how to. Okay. Next, I need a liquid.
A liquid.
Vodka.
I need a celebrity.
Paris Hilton.
She's still a celebrity?
An exclamation.
Covered with feces is decoration.
That is an exclamation.
A noun.
Red Bull.
Gives you away.
An adjective.
Fought.
What's an adjective? Morgan, what's an adjective?
Green.
Green?
Purple.
Words that describe or modify other words.
Green.
Green.
That's what Eddie wants.
A noun.
I know nouns. Person, place, or thing. That's the one thing I do know. And plural means multiples.
Well, wait. If
Or
you
more
say
than one.
if you say you know what a noun is, a person, place, or thing, and that's you said that's the only thing I know.
So
Or
what's
you're
a
still
noun?
missing persons.
Give me a noun.
What?
Give me a noun.
Pat Sajak.
That's a person.
Same name of a person. Brandon, you're going in here again. And a location.
Location.
Hell.
Hell.
Hell. An adjective.
What's an adjective?
Shiny.
Okay.
That's hate.
Same celebrity. Paris Hilton is going back in here. Another liquid. Frosties. Okay. Another
Hey,
adjective.
it's not quite a liquid. It's not quite a solid. It's a sockwood.
Another adjective.
What's an adjective?
Shitty.
Same first name. Brandon, you're in here 3 times now. A verb.
Can you just use Eddie at least once?
Same first name. Okay, we'll change it to Eddie and see what happens. All right, what's a verb, guys?
Fucking.
Fucking. Perfect. A past tense verb.
Shitted.
A noun.
Shited.
Brandon.
A number.
0.
Plural noun.
Nuns.
Nuns.
Verb ending in ing.
What's a verb?
Fisting.
Fisting.
And one last adjective.
Brown.
Shiny fisting.
All right, well, this is going to be interesting. It is generating. So we're waiting on the drunkest I ever got.
Ladies and gentlemen,
That's
if
what this is
you
called.
have younger people under the age of 18, we recommend you
Younger
probably do not listen to
I
this.
mean, you added Frosties and Shitty within 2 seconds of each other. I can't imagine what this is going to say. All right, here we go. Here we go.
Frosties.
Here we go. This is what it says.
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh my God, it can speak it. I wish I could record it. We'll listen to it later.
Wait, put
I
the
can't.
microphone up to. Wait,
I don't know where the
We don't have a
speaker
speaker.
is. Fuck. Damn it. Okay. They say mixing different kinds of human titties is a bad idea, and now I know why. The other night, me and my friend Brandon decided to hit our favorite bar, the Rusty Dog. I thought I'd start deceivingly and drink a couple glasses of vodka. Imagine my surprise when in walked Paris Hilton, covered in feces as a decoration.
That fit
worked really well.
She's used to it, I'm sure.
I yelled, of course. I had to offer to buy us a Red Bull. We started off with my favorite mixed drink and green patch Sajak. Then Brandon bought us all a Hell iced tea. We were already feeling a little shiny by the time Paris Hilton ordered us 3 shots of Frosties. At that point, things got shitty. Eddie tried to... So I think this is... You put ing and it's not supposed to. So at that point, thank God you changed the name, because here we go. At that point, things got shitty. Eddie tried to fuck some guy.
Damn it!
I shitted up into the bar's toilet.
Well...
And we had to call a Brandon to get home. Next thing I know, I'm waking up at 0 in the afternoon. It felt like a herd of nuns were fisting in my head. But it was worth it to have such a brown night. And that was the drunkest you guys ever got.
You shitted up. What was it? You
shitted up into the bar's toilet.
Perfect.
I don't know what that means.
At least we made it to the toilet. Look at it that way.
Hey, Morgan, do one more.
You want to do one more? Well, first, I think we should take a break, play another song, and then, of course, we will...
but save that because I want it to speak it to us.
Yes, of course. So we have... we just listed Paris Hilton, so I think we should play Get Famous first, then do Heroin. Because I feel like Paris Hilton missed a step.
Yeah, sure.
All right, perfect. Here we go. Don't do drugs.
Stick it in my veins, I can't even explain why it's alright. Lose my fucking mind. Get famous first, then do heroin. 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 Stick it in my veins, I can't even explain why it's alright. Lose my fucking mind. Get famous first, then do heroin. 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 Get famous first, then do heroin.
This is not rock and roll.
Goddamn right. This is the Metal Experience, and now back to Morgan and Luco.
Answers that question.
And we are back. I am Morgan Danielle with Luco Blaze, the Chin Hair Knowledge, and Eddie and Brandon from Prison City Brigade are still with us.
Hi.
We just heard another track by the
Hola.
band called Get Famous First, Then Do Heroin.
Paris
off
Hilton,
of the
you
corner
slut.
of Debauchery and
Nowhere.
Noah. And we are going to do one more Mad Lib before we go into Luco's Unsigned Band Pick of the Week, because the last one was just too funny. This one should be short and simple, guys. So get ready for a lot of adjectives.
What is it?
It is called Inside My Grandma's Closet. The intro to the Mad Lib says, I was in my grandma Jonah's closet looking for a lamp, and you will never guess what I found in there. So first, give me a first name.
Eddie.
Boom. And a noun.
Brandon.
And an adjective.
An
Chi-chi.
adjective is example shiny.
I don't think that's actually an adjective now that I think about it, but
That's all I had. I didn't write that.
Give
in the
us a
description.
second.
Give me 6 adjectives.
Oh dear God!
You're asking way too much now.
Yeah. What example? Shiny. Shiny
All
is
right,
an adjective.
here's what
I
I'm gonna
think.
do. I'm just gonna type in what are adjectives and
Just search list of adjectives.
Boom.
list of adjectives, and the first 6 are what we're going with. So
All right, here we go. Give them.
if my phone would stop being stupid.
Come on, stupid phone. Oi, 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 oi. Eddie, Eddie, what are you looking at
Okay.
on your phone?
Here we go. Let's see. The first 6: abandoned. I'm just gonna pick from. Okay. Clueless. Someone shout out a letter. Apparently they're in alphabetical. C. Clumsy.
Z.
If there's an adjective for Z, I will be very surprised.
I want X.
Vagina.
Hold on. Z. Zany. And
Oh.
X.
X. Nothing for X.
Q.
Q. We have
Is
Queasy.
Queasy.
My name is Queasy.
And last one.
Letter
Brandon,
Go
pick a
with-
letter.
T.
T.
Titillating.
Queasy E.
T.
My name is Queasy.
Traumatic.
Traumatic.
All right, now I need 2 articles of clothing.
Well,
no, like take them off and give them to
well,
her.
no. Well, let's go back to human titties.
Human
Bras.
Braz.
Braz.
All right, and one more.
Does a condom count?
Yes.
And we're doing it. All right, here we do. Condom. Inside my grandma's closet.
Oh my goodness. There's a lot of adjectives in your grandma's closet.
Wait.
Yeah.
A bunch of clumsy condoms.
Okay, what's inside?
Traumatic condoms.
What's inside grandma's closet?
Inside my grandma's closet.
Dun, dun, dun.
I was in Grandma Eddie's closet
Grandma Eddie.
looking
Grandma
for a
Eddie.
Brandon, and you would never guess
Brandon, why are you
what I found in there.
Brandon, why are you hanging out in the closet? In Grandma Eddie's closet.
First, when I was walking through, I saw an abandoned, clueless thing in the corner.
Oh.
When I got closer, I realized it was a clumsy, stinky, zany bras. After throwing it back in the corner, I came across a bright red lacy condoms.
Oh,
I
gross. Eddie, what are you
didn't
keeping
ever want to think why my grandma had that in her closet. But the most shocking thing I discovered was a big, queasy, traumatic condom. Now I know to never ever go into my grandma's closet again.
Damn right, bitch.
Grandma Eddie.
Grandma Eddie.
Why Brandon, what are you doing in Grandma Eddie's closet?
Don't worry about it.
And that
With
was
some lacy condoms.
Eddie, you're not 0 anymore.
Looking
What am I,
for
grandma
lacy-
now?
looking for lacy condoms. Grandma Eddie
With the lacy condoms.
with the lacy condoms. Grandma Eddie. Oh, that's good. Good stuff. Well, Morgan, are you there?
I'm here.
I think you know what time it is.
What?
Peanut butter jelly time.
Peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly with a baseball bat.
Now it's time for
Hey man, look what I found.
Only on the Metal Experience.
Wow. Wowza. All right, this week we have all the way from Mumbai, India. We have the band Death by Fungi. We have a twofer for you with the songs Pathfinder.
Hey, I think it's pronounced Diath by Fungi.
Diat by Fungi. Fungi.
Fungi.
Death by Fungi from Mumbai, India with the songs Pathfinder
It's pronounced Mambe.
and Black Lung. Let's do it.
You're listening to the Metal Experience.
We've assembled a collection of bands who have drummers.
I do magic.
Well, it's easy if you try, Dick.
Now sit back and listen.
All right, we just heard Death by Fungi from Mumbai, India. With the two tracks we played Pathfinder and Black Lung. Check them out on the Facebooks. Gives them likes. Tell them you like them. And then
I actually like them.
That was pretty cool.
Go over to Prison City Brigade. Gives them the likes. Tell them you like them. Then go over to the Metal Experience and say,
Fuck 'em.
Fuck you guys. And then gives them the likes. And then likes them, guys. Sweet. Well, we are still rocking out here with Prison City Brigade on for their second time. And you guys got some shows coming up in the near future. What do you guys got? Where are you playing?
We're playing a last-minute show, all local showcase, punk rock, hardcore bands on Friday night at Bada Brew.
This Friday?
This Friday. Literally last minute.
Who else is playing?
We have Aldrejas, which they've only been around for a couple months, but I've heard they've been killing the hell out of everything. They actually came highly recommended via the bartender at Bada, who's helping set it up. Old Style Rascals we've played with a lot in the past few months. We'll also be playing with them again on Saturday night. And then Henry Chinaski, which hardcore band, and they're just fun guys to be around.
Fun guy. The name's Henry Chinaski.
Yes.
Oh.
The sea is silent.
Chicago Pollock.
All right, and then you guys got another show coming up, right?
December 3rd, actually, Saturday night at Damien's Den, which that one's all ages, $10 cover charge, but you're going to be seeing 10 bands play that night.
What?
Yeah, and even better, it's a DIY house show basement.
That's awesome.
But 10 bands, $10. Starts at 4 o'clock is when the first band goes on. We go on at roughly 9:40, but it doesn't go. It goes until like 1:30 in the morning. And then we actually just confirmed ourselves for December 16th at Riley's Roadhouse in Romeoville.
Roadhouse.
I think I just noticed that Derek and Brandon are wearing the same necklace. Almost.
Almost, yeah.
Wow.
That's cute.
You guys were
Mine's
meant to
cheap.
be friends.
You guys should make out.
You're
Well,
You're
we'll watch.
super
Let me get my
fancy.
camera ready for this
your
one.
super fancy jackets with your pins that are all fancy, and then your awesome necklaces hailing Thor. Your suicidal tendencies, love, with your flipped up baseball caps.
I have a fucking beanie.
You have the suicidal cap
I do.
that you do the same thing to. Our dads are firefighters. Are you twins? Were you lost at birth?
Speaking of,
they do kind of look
Little bit.
they look exactly the same.
Holy cannoli.
Whoa.
Awkward turtle.
What are you doing with your
I
hands?
love awkward turtles. Have you never seen that?
No.
Just keep swimming. Just keep
Awkward
swimming.
turtle.
Just keep swimming, swimming. I love doing that. Thanks. That's a good memory from school.
Oh my goodness.
I'm gonna do awkward turtles to you all night.
I'm gonna give you awkward farts all
Llama?
over your face.
You already
Awkward
do.
llama. Sorry.
It's no longer the metal horns. It is now known as awkward llama.
Awkward llama horns.
Awkward llama.
No, that's really
That's a
high.
retarded llama. Put it down.
Oh my.
Goodness. Well, let's do another print.
And this one is called The Bird.
Oh, funny.
Bird.
Good one.
Bird is the word.
Let's do another Prison City Brigade.
Haven't you
track.
heard that the bird is the word?
The bird is the word.
Ooh, mow, mow,
Oh my
ooh, mow, mow.
My goodness. What's the next track you guys want to play tonight?
Shit, let's play Take Back Your Scene.
Take back your. It's
Take it back, damn it.
Scanay.
Skinny.
Skinny. Jenny.
Janai. All right, this is Take Back Your Scene, Prison City Brigade.
Hi, I'm Brandon.
Hey, I'm Ben. We're from Snowberry, and you're listening to the Metal Experience.
All right.
Giggity.
Giggity. We just heard Take Back Your Scene.
Giggity glue?
By Prison City Brigade.
Have you heard of that?
Luco Blaze, Morgan Danielle, the chin hair of knowledge. This is the Metal Experience. And yes, Prison City Brigade still rocking out with us, having a good time, having a couple 2-3 beverages, having some laughs, just rocking out with mustaches. 29-day-old mustaches.
I do not have said mustache.
Morgan has a 30-day mustache.
It's thicker than yours.
Eddie's is like 6 months. It's just not growing.
Actually, no. My mustache grows in faster than the goatee does.
You trim it? You trim her up?
No, I haven't trimmed the goatee up.
You trim the mustache, though?
I get rid of the mustache usually.
All right. Derek, you got some mustache hair.
Of course.
Be a lot cooler.
It's like three
that was all
months.
you had.
I gotta go full beard this time around.
Why don't you just go full mustache this time around?
I would look weird with just a stash.
Listen, everyone.
No, you look like Brandon.
Everyone thinks they look weird with the mustache the first time around, but then when everyone's like, awesome fucking stash, everyone.
Well,
it's worth it.
I have a problem. I have a problem growing out my mustache.
Awesome
the
fucking
middle does
stash.
not grow in.
It's okay.
So it's just
At
like
first you don't succeed.
Actually, you're not the
trying
first
to make it.
person to say that this week that I've run into that said that same exact problem.
Let me see your face. You're fine.
You know what? You should trim it up to the John Waters.
Yeah.
Where's the real thin? The real thin pencil mustache?
Almost like the pedo stash.
Like for him to look French?
The Francois?
Francois?
But then I gotta get some mustache grease and just be like,
Ew.
Speaking of, I'm gonna get some mustache grease this year.
No, you're not.
And I'm gonna curl it up
No, you're
Raleigh
not.
fingers it.
while I finger it. While I finger blast my mustache.
Nah, Raleigh Fingers, famous pitcher. Come on now.
What?
Raleigh Fingers, you know?
Finger blast my mustache? Is that what you're talking about?
Sure. If you want to get finger blasted in the face, by all means, go right ahead.
Touch me there.
Fisting nuns.
Fisting nuns in my head.
Can we write a song called Fisting Nuns now?
Fisting
yeah.
nuns in their feces-covered decorations.
that was Paris Hilton.
Paris Hilton. She was wearing her feces-covered poop, feces, poop, 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 feces, poop, poop.
And I bet she looked better than she does now.
Oh my goodness! Speaking of, I don't know what she's doing anymore. She kind of dropped off the face of
was
the
in
earth.
prison and
which
Why
is
do we care?
awesome.
then sex tape.
I was sick and tired of hearing about that bitch. Same thing with that other
Nicole
bitch.
Richie.
Yeah, her. Why did they become
Is
famous?
married to
being
Joel
whores.
Madden of Good Charlotte.
Who?
Nicole Richie is married to Joel Madden of Good Charlotte.
Who?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
And Cameron Diaz is married to Benji Madden of Good Charlotte.
What? Jeez. What?
Yes.
Yeah.
Which is the one with the super hardcore punk rock spikes and they comes out and
Benji.
plays sissy music?
Benji.
That's Benji?
Actually, both of them.
Both
Yeah.
of them?
No,
I
Joel
remember
doesn't have a mohawk. Benji
The first
does.
time, the first time I saw them, I was like, "Oh man, this band's gonna be pretty good." Because you know the guy's got the fucking crazy spikes all over his head, and then I play one of their songs.
You saw Good Charlotte live?
No. Like I looked them up. No, I saw them.
Yeah,
on
and then you
MTV.
gave me their CD.
I saw them on MTV because I thought they were gonna be. You know, it's like they were doing like an interview, and I'm like, "Oh, these guys are gonna be really good." I'm like, they're gonna be playing some badass punk rock or something, and then they play like this sissy pop garbage. And I was like, fuck that band.
All right, don't lie. You know you related to a few songs.
And then I love them. No.
See?
They have a couple of songs that are pretty stupid that are fun to be stupid about.
Yeah?
Uh-oh.
Of the rich and Morgan. She's always complaining. She's always
Damn.
complaining. Look
But
at
you
her.
would too if you got farted on all the
Money
time.
is not the problem.
Morgan's got money. I think I should rob her. Is that the lyrics?
He
or
made me
something?
broke. He can't rob me. I'm in
Oops.
debt.
I already stole her money.
Yep.
Oops.
Yes.
Mhm. You didn't tell me you liked a couple Good Charlotte songs.
No, that's a lie. I stole her money. I made her buy toothpaste, deodorant. What else?
What?
You bought some
Mustache grease.
mustache grease. She bought me some coffee. Just making her broke. Thanks for the coffee.
And you like Good Charlotte songs.
Nope. So moving on, we're here at Prison City Brigade, and you guys sent in a new track, right? That we're gonna be.
playing at
We did.
the end of the show.
All right, we're going to play that at the end of the show. Why don't we play? We got one more track off the Corner of Debauchery and Nowhere EP. Why don't we play the last track?
Sure.
What is it?
Wasn't it Give 'Em Hell?
It is. I was testing you to see if you would remember which one we haven't played.
We haven't played that in yeah.
So, like a week.
No. So like when we recorded it for the full length album, we haven't played it. We haven't played it since then.
It's like 6 months.
Roughly.
Perfect. Well, let's play Give 'Em Hell off of the Corner of Debauchery and Nowhere E EP.
Politicians living in your greed. Well, I got some news for you. You won't get set from me. Right, rebel, you fucking hell. 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 Behind your desk. Well, I got some news for you. You won't get a fucking ride. Right, rebel, you fucking hell. 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 Right, rebel, you fucking hell.
Hey guys, we're coming to rest.
Hey, what's up?
We're coming. We got a new album that's out right now. It's called Blacklist. Make sure to check it out. You are now listening to the Metal Experience. Bang.
Pants and boots and pants.
Boots and pants and boots and pants. Hey, I'm an eagle. Woo! All right. Well, we just heard another Prison City Brigade track, and that was the last track that we were playing tonight off of the Corner of Debauchery and Nowhere EP. That was Give 'Em Hell. Ugh.
Yeah.
So with the new CD, 12 and or 13 songs.
If we could actually count and remember numbers.
It's just something like that.
And you said it's all done, just needs to be
mastered, and then it's out.
So what's the ETA we're looking? Give me a rough guesstimate.
Rough guesstimate, it should be hitting mastering process by the end of this week. So depending on how fast the guy can do it, we should have it out by the end of this month, if not beginning of next. That's what our plan is.
You only got one more day of this month left.
December 1st, it should be going into mastering.
Perfect.
Hopefully.
So hopefully by the end of.
Is there a
end of
concept
December.
to the album that you wrote all the songs kind of with the same type of theme, or is it all different?
We actually, when the EP came out, it was just myself and Nick, who was drumming at the time. We had Sam from The Land Before Tim filling in on bass.
The Land Before Tim.
Yes, awesome ska band, And basically, once Brandon and Paige joined in, they threw their own flair on the songs and everything like that. So when we went into full-length recording the album, the songs on the EP were actually thrown on the full-length, but they have different bass parts, different guitar parts, and an overall different sound. Because the EP was kind of rushed in a way because we wanted to get it out before going to Bull Bash at Skatopia.
Do you have a favorite song that you've written on the new album?
I have a most hated song off the new album.
Why is it the most hated?
Because it was never meant to be used.
So then why are you using it?
Because everyone else likes it.
I
Brandon.
just like playing it.
It's Brandon's favorite song, he told me.
I know, and I actually wrote the guitar part for it, too.
It hits me right in the heart.
So what is the song called?
It's called Mixed Signals.
Mixed Signals.
And that's the song that you want to play tonight.
It's the only one that's actually even though it hasn't been mastered yet, it's the
So
only
it's
one.
meant to be.
No.
It's the only one that's bearable.
I wouldn't say bearable, but it's the only one that...
It's bearable.
It didn't even hit its final
Bearable.
mixing stage yet. Like, before it even hit the final mixing process or whatever, when we finally went in and finalized everything, that was the one that's like, yeah, there's not much that needs to be changed. I mean, the only thing on it was just a few minor touch-ups here and there. You know, and yeah, that's the one everyone loves to sing along with and play, and it's like, God, I hate this fucking
And that's
song.
the one you hate the most.
I hate it.
Perfect. Well, we got, we're going to go out playing that song, but we're not letting you go just yet.
Uh-oh.
Morgan?
Yep.
Got a couple
Spin that
announcements.
shit.
So starting off kind of on a sad note. Well, it is a sad note. No details. I'm sure they want to keep that kind of confidential, but sadly, today it was announced that the owner and boss of Cobra Lounge passed away.
What?
Sean.
What?
It looked like he died suddenly. I don't know, according to everybody's posts, but he is no longer, sadly, among us.
Wow.
I don't know what's going to happen with the venue. I'm sure they have somebody that will be helping take over that position, but there's a bunch of stuff on Facebook right now in memorial to him for all the help that he helped with the scene and putting together a great venue in Chicago. So, of course, our thoughts are with Cobra Lounge right now because they're an awesome venue and awesome people that work there.
That place just got revamped, too.
Yeah, with the brewery
Yeah,
attached
now
to
they're
it.
all brewery and shit.
They had a fucking brewery in
Yeah.
it?
Oh, the brewery is amazing, you know.
We haven't been there since
We
they
haven't
added the
been there.
brewery.
Yeah. It's been a
It's been a
while.
little while.
I haven't been there
That
in
place is awesome.
years.
So just to revamp this past weekend, it was Thanksgiving. Sadly, we didn't have a show last week because
Sadly.
of Braulio from Savagery had surgery and couldn't make it out, so we're just wanting him to recover, and we're going to reschedule them soon. So last Wednesday, Luco played a show, and we drove out to Indiana on Black Wednesday at Sportsman's
White
in Indiana.
Wednesday.
So we saw some really cool bands,
Man, that's racist.
including I Transfigure and The Coils, and then Heartsick played Comfort Scarcity, Catapult the Propaganda, and Walk Among Us, which was a very
Walk Among
awesome Misfits piano tribute band.
The only Misfits piano tribute band.
Yeah, and then Misery Machine, the Marilyn Manson tribute, and then Freak on Unleashed played. So that was the show that we were at. And then coming up,
What was the band that played before Walk Among Us?
Heartsick.
Heartsick.
They were
pretty-
good too. Yeah, from Ohio, right?
Yeah, Detroit.
Detroit.
Or Michigan.
Yes.
They just said Michigan somewhere.
Yeah. So
But Walk Among Us was fucking sweet. They played Misfits covers. They did Danzig songs. Then they did Graves songs. And then they finished up with Danzig songs. And it was two keyboardists.
You say
chicks,
you
and-
said Danzig twice.
Yeah. Danzig
They didn't
era.
do Sam Hain?
Danzig era. No. But it was sweet. And they had a drummer and a bassist. And I was singing along to every song.
yeah.
Tell your children not to walk.
And then, of course, Saturday we were a sponsor of the benefit for D-Rock from Caldera that had passed away earlier this year. We were at Reggie's. We saw some awesome bands play, including our friends in Arcadia and One Steel Wound. And then Caldera played with their newest vocalist in memoriam to D-Rock. And then Fire played, and I think that was...
There was two other bands.
Sorry, my phone's running slow because the computer internet is down. There were a couple other bands
There
that
was
played.
an acoustic guy.
Yeah, there was an acoustic set
guy.
that played
He was
at
a
the
guy.
beginning.
And he
Played
played his
acoustic.
acoustic guitar. And he was a guy.
And that was at the beginning
guy.
for when
Hey.
we showed up. So
Firewerer.
Fire.
That wasn't Firewerer, though.
No, it was. hold on
Tell
a
me,
second.
Morgan.
Shut up. John Tadella. And then this punk band, Let 'Em Hang, played. So they're still looking for donations. They have a GoFundMe to help pay for some of the expenses that the family has had to pay for the funeral costs and everything. And then there's also an in memoriam shirt for D-Rock being made that you can also pre-order still on the website. So A-Tone from Arcadia helped put the show together. If you need to or would like to make a donation or have questions, you can always contact A-Tone for that. Luco's still selling tickets for the upcoming show. He's playing with the Legion in Battle Across on December 15th at Big Shots out in Indiana. Luco, how much are those tickets?
I don't know.
How do you not know this?
$10.
$10 from Luco. That's what he says. And then we also have another show coming up with you on December 10th. How about you give us some of those details?
The
Dirty D's
is at December 10th.
December 10th.
The 10th of December.
10th of December.
It's at Mighty Mix.
Mighty Mix. And
With
it is Designing the Flaws last show of the year.
That's all I know.
Still need to play with those guys.
They're
fucking
really
good.
awesome.
Good stuff.
The next show that we are sponsoring is going to be the Sons of Ra CD release show, which is
it's
happening
pronounced Ra.
at Reggie's, December 16th. That is a Friday. I know that Sons of Ra is doing an awesome package where you can buy an CD and a shirt for $20.
Isn't that Eric's band?
It is Eric's band.
I'm really stoked to hear them.
So you get
to see
a
them
shirt,
live.
a copy of the CD, the digital download, and admission to the show for only $20 if you want to pre-order it from Sons of Ra. And then also playing that night is We Killed the Lion, Faces of the Bog, and Pavlov 3. So it's going to be awesome.
Faces of the Bog
really
is
pretty
too.
sweet. So that's going to be happening, and we are going to be sponsoring that. You can buy tickets in advance off of the ticket website beforehand for cheaper, and it is $10 at the door and
Where's it at?
$7.50 online. It's at Reggie's in
Reggae's.
Chicago. You should know because we saw the picture at Reggie's, and I took a picture because our logo was on it.
Oh, that was the show?
Oh.
I just wanted to get up to Record Breakers and see if they had any new Cannibal Corpse stuff.
Yes, that is the show
They
that we're
didn't.
sponsoring.
It's all about the
So yeah, that's all I got for now. Just because. Oh well, besides Rock on the Range, pre-sales happening. You can go onto their website and get the pre-sale code to get weekend passes.
And Cock in the Range is
And
in
then
Oho.
the pre-sale
Oho.
bundles for cheaper tickets for Riot Fest have been released too.
Hi.
For the upcoming dates
uh,
next September 15th, 16th, and 17th. So
Bad
for
news.
people looking for good Christmas gifts, you have 2 awesome concerts coming up that you could be buying your loved ones.
We're in overtime, and the Hawks are not up on the power play.
Yeah.
Yeah, does that surprise you?
Well,
Not really.
Doesn't surprise me.
we'll see what happens.
Well, we do have one last track from you guys to play, and it's a debut
Brand spanking
off
new.
of the upcoming album.
Untitled.
Untitled.
Full length.
We really need to figure that out.
The on-titular title.
Human titties. There you go.
Human titties. Yeah.
So we're going to play Mixed Signals, which is Eddie's personal favorite song.
No, it's not.
And what is this song about?
We're not going to get into that topic.
Oh, Ed.
It's when he winked at a girl and you couldn't tell if she winked back or she was blinking.
Or if she has something in her eyeball.
Ed boy.
Wait, you winking at me? No, you're blinking. Do you got something in your eye? Do it again. Let me see.
Got something in your eyeballs.
I guess the best way to put it, it's a matter of the song's about, for anyone out there that's ever been to a point where they don't know where a relationship's going, whether it be just staying friendship or trying to fix a relationship, or you just don't know the certainty of what the hell's going on.
Oh my God, Luco does that to me all the time.
Titty?
I am so sorry, Morgan.
He doesn't
He channeled his inner
respond to
day
my
remember.
text messages.
I respond to him in my brain.
I wouldn't say it's a text message portion, but it's just the uncertainty of.
Just get
it's
mixed
pronounced-
signals because it doesn't tell me if his texts are coming.
uncertainty.
So yeah,
Titty.
but yeah, this is Mixed Signals, which yeah,
What's your favorite track of all time?
And then
it was never meant to be used. Damn my random playing at practice.
and then again, where are you guys playing coming up?
We're playing December 2nd at Bada Brew. It's a $5 show, 21 plus. The bands on that show with us are Aldrejas, Old Style Rascals, and Henry Chinaski. And then we're also playing December 3rd at Damien's Den, which is in, technically, if you look up Hedgewitch or whatever. Hedgewitch?
It sounds like a Harry Potter owl.
Well, It's listed as a Chicago address, but it's like 10 minutes from Hammond, I guess. So we played there in October, and yeah, it's really close. And then also December 16th, we confirmed for tonight playing with Box Wine, The Horrids, and Solution Unsatisfactory.
Box wine.
Yes.
Nice.
And they do bring the box wine with them.
That
you
is
have to slap the
sweet.
bag.
Nice.
You slap the bag.
Fuck yeah.
Slap of the bag. All right.
Sounds like a bunch of classy guys and some
Well-
awesome shows.
Who do we got coming on next week, Morgan?
Next week, we have our friends back in Warren Me.
War in May.
Mhm.
War. Very cool, very cool. Well, we're going to go out listening to a brand spanking new track by Prison
Rough
City Brigade.
Mix. You gotta remember
we want to
it's
thank
Rough
you guys,
Mix.
the Rough Mix. We want to thank you guys again for coming out.
Thank you for having us.
To the Metal
Grassy
Experience. And this is Eddie's personal favorite track. It's called Mixed Signals.
Don't forget to blink or wink.
What?
Drink or stink.
Or stink or fink.
I said drink or stink.
Or stink.
Just get really drunk. You'll find someone tonight.
Drunk or skunk.
Get some of that
Drunk
box
or
wine.
Box wine. Oh.
Box wine. Slap that
All right.
box wine.
Slap the box wine. All right, let's do it. Mixed Signals, Prison City Brigade.
Deuces.
Bye.
Good night.
And good fright.
That was a mixed signal. Is the show ending? Is it not?
Ah.